Hi everyone, thought it'd be cool to do a little unboxing of my, of my Dive Talk Go. I'm putting the sensors in it. Let's see how it goes. Brand new loop. Sorry, that's L. Counter lungs. Let's see. Spare parts. Very nice. Three brand new coaxial sensors. That'll make hooking up the shear water petrol, right? So that's where the connections will go. So this is the bracket that will keep it from sliding. Easy to put that on, which I don't need to do now. A beautiful first stage. Very easy to put on. And the star of the show is my Dive Talk Go. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yep, the O2 connection will go right there. Very easy. Simple to do. The only thing I'm really putting in right now, is the sensors. You can see it has these buckles, latches. 1, 2. There's number 3. I'm bringing this to Bon Air with me. And give me 1 second, get some scissors to open up these babies. I have a pen to label them. I label them 1, 2, and 3, and I date them. These will get relabeled. They will have the Dive Talk label on them because we're ordering our own branded coaxial sensors. That is coming. K22D. Oxygen sensors. I have a serial number on them, dated June of 24. So they're already dated. That's kind of nice, but I still write the exact date that I put these in. And it's pretty simple. I just label them 1, 2, and 3. I'll do that in a second. Very easy to take this off, you just turn it on the side so you can see it. Boom. Push this button in, unlatch. There's 3 of them. One, 2, 3. Pretty cool. Counter lung is just, you push this in, put the counter lungs in, let go, and they clip in. The loop hose screws right onto here now. Screws on nicely. Very easy. And just make sure all the latches are loose, which they are. And you can see this just separates. You can just very easily pulls. You can see that there are O-rings, right? Oh, my eyes are getting so bad. 2 big O-rings all around this. Okay, and the sensors are going to go right in there. So I'll lay this flat. Inside of the Go, you can see there's a, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a line. Can you see the line? Let me pull this out. This is the screen, goes on top. So, inside of it there's a line, a fill line. You see that fill line? Maybe there. Fill it up to there, no higher. Anyway, inside of there we have straps. The manual comes with that as well. And okay, I'm gonna move this way. This is serial number DT034, unit 34. Custom made for me. Bink. I'll put this down. These are pretty easy to use. I love the coaxial cable. So, let's see if I can show you this easily. I think I can. Just getting all the wires. Yeah, so you can see there's 3 wires, right? 1, 2, 3, and they just reach over. The sensors just simply clip in. Right here, this is little tie just wraps around them, around the other side of this little latch. So it goes in really easy. Okay, and what I do with my sensors, I number them and I date them. Very simple. This is number 1. And I'm going to put today's date. That's what I do. Number them, date them. Right? And I do that so I know which sensor is where, and I can test them. And I also do, when I do my linearity check, I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not doing that. My computer's in the van. Make sure they're all working. And we change our sensors automatically, even if they're perfect. I do. This is my rule of thumb. Once they're 1 year old. If they're one older than 1, I change them, even if they're at 80% or more accuracy. So I'll be doing that, of course, every time I dive and test them, or every time I assemble. Okay. This part's not too exciting. I'm just putting this date, sensor number 2. And sensor number 3. Okay, all dated, ready to install. And that is pretty simple to do. Love that they're coaxial. Here, I'm going to make this number 1. So number 1 will go right here. Number 2, number 3. And try to show you best I can. I mean, there's not a lot to it. You just simply take this and plug it in. It just literally pushes in, like, very simple. Just push to line it up just right. Oh man, my eyes are just getting so bad. It's incredible. I don't know why, but okay. Anyway, I just pushed and you hear it click in. That's it. Push, clicks in. Simple. Okay, and then let's see. I'll show you this. The sensor, I'm trying to show you. The sensor just, it sits in this little spot, nook, if you will. Okay, and then holds it in by just taking this and wrapping it around. There's like a notch in it. It's hard to hold this up and do it at the same time, so I'll have to just show you what it looks like when it's wrapped around. You could pull that thing around it with a pen, whatever, but I mean, it just like holds it in like that, like a bungee around it. See it? It's in place, not going anywhere. Took exactly 1 second to put it in. So that's it for sensor number 1. Okay. I'll go quicker on the other ones because there's nothing too exciting about this. And it's not rocket science. You just plug them in and you're done. Okay. And push, click, done. Wrapping the little, for lack of a better word, sensor bungee around that little nook so it holds them in. 1, 2, that one's in place. Keeps them from sliding. And number 3. I'm pushing on this rubber part right here. There's like a little rubber part of the connector right there. Just pushed it right in. Clicks right in. Simple, simple, simple. And I'm just pushing that part in there. Same exercise. Take the little sensor bungee, wrap it around the clip, and I'll show you what they all look like. They look like this. And I turn them, I am going to do that, so I can actually see the number. There's the 2, there's the number 1, and there's the 3. So, let's see if I can hold it up. 1, 2, 3. They're not going anywhere. Simple. Okay, that's how easy it is to put the sensors on. And there's not much more to this. I'm going to put this in a little plastic baggie. I don't want to lose anything. Little miscellaneous parts. I'm going to put them all in one plastic baggie. It's just the way I roll. I will lose stuff. Shear water, the manual. What else? The Go Save a Dive kit, all in one baggie. And I'll even put the straps. This strap is a harness. So the unit can be set up to have this harness come over any BC. That's one way of doing it. You can do it that way. I'll show you what I mean. Really easy. Yeah, I don't have my sorb and everything here, so we'll finish. We're gonna dive them tomorrow. Just do a nice test dive on the units before taking them to Bonaire. But I'll show you what I mean by the harness. We have an entire assembly video as part of our Dive Talk Academy learning curriculum. So we'll show you all of that. We'll show you how the MAV works. We'll show you how the ADV works. We'll show you everything, how to attach the counter lungs. Every single thing will be in there. But this harness, right, you can imagine that this thing is like this on me. Imagine the hole goes on me. So the harness will clip in here. It has another place you can clip it on the bottom for a crotch strap. And on the sides, it comes around you like this. The harness is like clip, clip. That's one way. Another way is simply take these off, put some bolt snaps. One bolt snap, two bolt snaps. You drill 2 holes, one right here, one right here. And then you just have on a bungee the bolt snap to put the bottom one on. And you have the bolt snap, imagine it right here, and you just clip it on your D-rings on your BC. I find that way easier. But either way, it can be done either way. Totally fine. Okay, I'll obviously do a full linearity check tomorrow and set up the rest of it tomorrow. And we'll film more of that tomorrow as well. We'll film all of us. It'll be myself, Gus, and Terry. We're going to take these over to my lake house, and we're going to give them a nice test underwater. Okay, I always just check the springs. That's what I'm doing. I'm just checking the springs. You want these tension springs. For now, I'm just putting the screen back in. It's a place to store it. And we will be doing this tomorrow. It's hard to show you the fill line. I wish I could show you right where it's marked where to fill it, but you want it filled to where you fill it, you pack it, and I'll show you all that tomorrow. Okay, but this, boom, goes right on top. Okay, and like everything, you want to make sure the O-rings are not getting pinched or squeezed. In terms of where do you put this, well, there's 3 latches. Right? So when the 3 latches line up, you know you're in the right place. And what I do is I put even pressure. Once I have the latches lined up, even pressure, push down. And it should just have no gaps all around the ring, the base. Perfect. And then, it looks like it could be turned just a tiny bit. Okay? And that's it. You just put this thing back on. Latch it. One. I don't fasten them all the way. I wait and make sure they all fit. So I haven't pulled down the latch yet. Okay, so they're all fitting, meaning they actually reach. You can see that latch reaches, that latch reaches, that latch reaches, and 1, 2, 3. Just like this. You can imagine I have a necklace. I'll have my regulator, my bailout regulator will be sitting right here. There'll be this will be connected to my low pressure inflator hose coming off my back mount tank. Just plug it in right there. O2 will be right here. O2 tank will be right here. Counter lungs will be right here. We'll show you that tomorrow. Okay? So that was just a video of putting in the new O2 sensors in. My beautiful Dive Talk Go. I love you. Bye, everybody. I decided to add another little part. I'll just put my O2 regulator on. Here it is. Okay. It's blocked. It's constant mass flow, so it will continue to flow oxygen into the unit at about 0.7 to 0.75 liters per minute is what it should be set at. It's blocked so that pressure will not change the flow rate. Okay, here's how easy this is. I'm going to simply screw it right in there, like so. Just hand tighten it. Almost there, almost there. Boom. And the O2 regulator will literally just sit just like this. If you want to use this gauge, very easy to, if you're wearing it, just to look down and see where your O2 pressure is. That's fine. You could put a transmitter here. That'd be another great way to do it. Imagine it's just plugged into the O2 tank right here. So it just sits right there. I put it on top like this so it's not interfering where the counter lungs are going to go. I mean, excuse me, the loop hoses are going to go. Fits right in there perfectly, screws in. Okay, that's it. Not much to that. Simple.